What is up? Bam. Eclipse Dawn here with another tarot reading. I got some cards for you. Boy, oh boy, what's in the cards? Can I tell you something? It has been quite a month or two. I think all of us collectively are being challenged in ways that we have not had a guidebook for. Okay? We're pioneers in a way in a new era. Therefore, we don't really have anyone there to really tell us exactly which way to go, because we're changing the whole spectrum, you see. So it can feel and seem very, uncertain, to say the least. Collectively, I know we're all dealing with that. I know that people are wondering about goodness and what is good and what is evil. I know people are looking to find answers, but they know that what they've been told hasn't gotten them as far as they'd like to be in understanding. There's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of people doing themselves and just trying to live their best life, but also kind of in this bubble. Okay, a lot of bubbles are being popped right now, and that's just kind of how it is. Now, I hope that my volume is good. It looks like it is in the right zone, especially if I talk closely here. I'm just going to test. Thank you. I think I'm just going to do a little minor adjustment here. Now, welcome to anyone that is watching. Let me have a little coffee. Thank you. I have been through some interesting experiences over the last few weeks. I want to relay the messages I've gotten from Spirit, especially Kali, Yamaya, Mars, Saturn, of course, but Saturn and Zeus and me we've been like this, okay? We've been like this for a while. But it might not show, but that's for the untrained eye. Anyway, we are at a preface right now, my friends, and Spirit is calling me to speak forth, especially after the spiritual experiences. I go through spiritual experiences every day because I'm a spiritual person. I'm like a person that sees and always has seen life through a kind of spiritual lens. And I also love psychology. And I find in psychology, science, anatomy, physiology, studies of the nervous system, movement, frequencies, vibrations, physics, biochemistry, chemistry, all of those things really are linked together by something very common, which is spirit. And to me, after going to school and studying and doing a lot of, I feel like I think pretty logically when it comes to certain, like, just discernments about the world. But to me, I don't see a separation where my life is, every step of my life is a spiritual journey. And I believe that's true for everyone, but not everyone sees it that way, and that is their right. That is their will, and that is their right, because everyone has free will, and which is one of the bases of my spiritual beliefs. So this is how this works, okay? That's why alchemy makes sense to me. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I think a lot of people are looking outside of themselves and also looking inward. And I've been getting messages through my life and through just hearing spirit, because I'm clairaudient. I'm also clairsentient, and I can... anyway, I'm not talking about myself, but I am saying it because I feel like it's time for us to own what we are. And that was a big message from spirit, is to own your power, own what you are. It's not really about saying or labeling it. It's just owning it in a way of accepting the reality of that which you are, in the state that you're in, and what you need to be thriving, to be living your best life, or doing your work, God's work that is yours to do and yours alone. Now, if that all makes sense to you, welcome to this reading. I am Eclipse Dawn. Hello to all my subscribers. This is time October 2020, but this reading could be for any time. I'm not doing personal readings right now, but I will very soon. I stopped doing them abruptly, and I apologize. But I am getting back to being able to support that technically and get my best readings out to people. I know I have people who've asked and are waiting, and I'm excited to do that for them if they still want, and also just new people who want to experience getting a personal reading from me. I can do videos that are specifically made for you, and yes, that does work, just like these readings for astrology signs work. And also I can do some in person depending on where you're located. You could also do it on the phone via Zoom or FaceTime. So I will be doing that soon, but as of now, these are the only readings I'm doing. And they're just here for you for free. So this reading is specifically for people who are subscribers and people who are maybe aligned with hearing this one way or another. This is a soul mate reading because I am going to call it that, although I believe we have many soulmates. I'm not into defining it, okay? But for the sake of this, we're speaking of divine masculine, divine feminine. There's always a rainbow in between. I honor that. Everyone is going to identify differently when they listen. I ask that spirit guides their heart into clarity. I hope that my words bring peace and harmony to everyone who hears them. I hope that it brings clarity to your own thoughts and your own free will, because that is your God-given right and my number one thing that I choose to honor in all of us. Thank you, God. In the name of the most benevolent love. Whew. All right. It's getting dark. The weather is changing. You feel that, friends? This is a soulmate reading. This is for divine masculine and feminine. This is the story going on between mother, son, father, daughter, husband, wife, child, adult, lovers of all sexual orientations, lovers of all genders. In every partnership, there is a positive, negative charge. Negative, not in the way of speaking of the evils of the world, but negative in the sense that there's positive ions and negative ions, and that's what makes the world go round. So on that level, please identify with it appropriately for you. I bring it here to the masculine and feminine side of the divine because I've had my own experiences, and I'd like to put words to this. Kali, Yamaya, Sekhmet, Bastet, sisters of the day and night. Isis, Osiris, Gabriel, Michael, Tara, mother and son, father and daughter, son and mother, daughter and father, husband and wife, siblings, the divine masculine, divine feminine, the lovers, the sacred cosmic lovers. It plays out in so many ways, you have to understand. It plays out in so many ways, you have to understand. It plays out in all ways. That's why sometimes we end up feeling like we're playing the role of mommy or daddy for people. Why does that happen? It's all connected. It's all connected. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Radical change has got to happen. Radical change is happening. Lord knows. Let me get the light. Lord knows, okay? I know. Radical change. It could feel like one moment. Let me sing to you while I sit back down. I love you guys. Here. I just wanted to shed a little more light because the sun is going down now. And yes, it's evening. Doing this before I have some other things to do in the home. I wish you well. This is for the divine masculine and feminine. Tapping into everyone's relationships right now with the Libra sun. And I'm going to tell you right now, the masculine is struggling. I know the feminine feels it, really feels it, and is exhausted and fed up. All right, I can feel the tears of the mothers, the wives, the women, but I feel really that the masculine is in pain and very afraid. So radical change is being asked here, and that can be rather off-putting for someone who has a way of dealing with things and keeps things categorized, keeps their thoughts straight by putting things in cages. You know, when this whole situation gets turned around, turned upside down, you know, what's left? What's left there? It can feel like an attack. It can feel like chaos. But one thing is for sure, it's not what it has been is not working anymore. And I think we all know that, really. Okay. So I'm going to put that card back in because it just popped out. All right. They say this is where I want to cut it. Now. I feel this is the divine masculine speaking. So I'm going to put this here. This is a release. Divine masculine is saying something here. He's very challenged. He's looking at the dream that he's wanting and believes in and is charged by and is willing to defend. He feels he needs patience from you or from the world because he's not sure if he can hold it in if they try to put him in a mental prison. But he believes in something more emotionally. He wants a happy life. He wants a family. He wants to defend it. He feels like he's not sure if he has enough financially, or enough land, or enough ammo, enough money. But definitely he does. But he's being challenged right now to defend something that he's not even ready to start defending. He still had more work to do. You see? Let's get some clarity for my Divine Masculine's message. He's having to put aside something he thought he was going to get. A loss. He's feeling pretty disenchanted. But there is a bright future. Maybe he's being reborn. The Lovers and the Five of Swords on the top. Yeah. Okay. He wants love. Feels love. Maybe for the first time in a way. Yeah, there's the Moon and the Two of Cups as I shuffle. In a way that he hasn't experienced before, but he's still going over something he lost. Like at one point he thought he could have anything. He doesn't feel that way anymore, and there's something about the past and his childhood coming up here. What is this loss? That's challenging his happiness, that he's afraid of. Loss of money, loss of stability, unable to be mentally stable enough to face against temptation or somebody's fiery energy. Afraid that if he trusts people, that they won't come through on their end. He feels as though maybe some people have challenged that in his life and trying to take away what he has earned or what he wants in life, which is the Ten of Cups, the emotional life, stability, family, beauty, a home. He's been challenged. It's been taken from him maybe in the past by some other energy that was something he felt like he was supposed to do. Maybe he did biddings for someone or behind someone else's back, or someone did that to him and he feels as though he has to defend it. He says, I had no choice but to fight, but I don't want to fight anymore. I don't see it as an option anymore, but I felt before it, I had no option. But it's not really, yeah, here's the truth coming out and breaking open the Moon. He really is wanting this truth. He wants to live the truth. It's in his action that needs to be healed, but in his mind he's there. And he has to do that because, you know what? Fuck the veil, because the veil is gone, you guys. People talk about the veil being thin. I'm sorry, it's gone. The veil is gone. Maybe this is something the masculine is trying to say. He's been disappointed by somebody. Maybe a mother energy or a fire energy or a sexual icon or a famous woman or an idolized woman. And it's confused him. He's had to fight something that was pointless, and he wanted and wants to build something worth building, but he feels as though he will get in that place where he have no option, and he'll have to defend himself or do something behind someone's back sneakily. Or maybe he's afraid that he's going to lose his truth and his wealth and miss out on a happy life with a real person that he loves and cares for. Let's see what Major Arcana says. The Divine Masculine says, Spirit, what do you, how do you want to help the Divine Masculine? How do you want to help? What do you have to say? Right here. Right here. The Hermit. This is Virgo energy. Truth be told. Okay. Let me talk to you. Mister. Be you the one listening or not. I know that you've been alone in a lot, Mister, my brother. I know that you've been out there. Now, there's two things. You've either been hiding away for too long, or you've been out in those streets fighting demons in the Hall of Mirrors for too long. Either way, you're afraid, and I know it because I feel your fear. I am here with you. I know that you have to prove that you can stand on your own 2 feet more than anyone. More than anyone. There's something real in your soul, and you've been domesticated for so long. The injustices that has gone on in your name and in your hands and by your body forced upon you, and you felt at times you had no choice. And I know that when you were on your own, you had to find this. And you might be at this point now. I don't know where you're at right now, but listen, brother, son. You are the light upon my feet. That I walk through the valley of the shadow, the shadows of death. You are the light upon my feet, my heart, my brilliance, my soul. You are the light upon my feet when I see nothing else. When the depths of hell are grabbing at me, touching my ankles, calling my name, reminding of me, of my sins, of my trauma, and of the violence I've experienced. I look upon my feet and walk forward. I have one light upon my feet. At times it is this way. Don't look into the abyss when you're walking a tightrope. It's not the time. You might feel alone even though you have a partner. You might feel like there's something you have to do and no one else can. And that's true. But be aware of what it is that you think is blocking you. Why do you hold yourself to the standard? Of what? Of what? That's what Spirit's saying to masculine right now. I don't know. All right, so here. Where are we at with time? 24 minutes and 9 seconds, friends. Listen, I'm going to tap into the Divine Feminine now, and then I'm going to pull some other special cards. Okay? And I know that I sometimes I'm a little more lively than this, but can I tell you, I've seen some stuff happen, and I just am feeling it when it comes to the severity of the situation. Of course, I am very much feminine, but I do feel connected with the divine masculine as well, as I've witnessed and been with that energy inside of myself and with other masculine bodied energied humans, okay, and went down these paths with them in their minds and their psyches. I've spoken to many, okay, about the spirituality of it. I can understand, and I really feel there is a pain there with feeling like you have to defend your home, feeling really upset about what has been done to your sisters, your mothers, your wives, your lovers, and you're wondering how you're going to fix it, or it maybe even, God damn it, I feel like some of you are saying, is it too late? No, it's not too late. It's never too late. You can't think like that. Think about if a single mother just says, you know what, it's too late, I give up on my kids. Like, no, you never. Mother Mary will never give up on you, son. That's the truth. I want you to hear it. Your power is here. Who is the light upon my feet? Who is the light? You. Don't be blinded by your own light, and don't deny your power. This is something really important. Thy will be done. What does that mean to you? You need to figure out what that means to you, my son. Now listen, here I am speaking. The divine feminine is speaking. What does she have going on right now? She's depressed. She has become more emotionally mature. But she's feeling sad and hurt. She's in a healing mode right now, but she's blocking some healing too. Because she doesn't want to remember something from the past. Some kind of trauma, probably. Pardon the light. Some kind of old karma. Maybe she doesn't want to let go of an old love. Yeah? She doesn't want to have to choose something. Why do I have to be the one to decide? I'm the one that has to decide. I have to be emotionally mature. Why? Why can't I just leave? Why can't I just be careless? Why do I have to stay home? I don't feel like I have a choice. I'm stuck here waiting for you to grow up. I would go out on my own, but I'm deprived of something. I'm deprived of my honor. What do I have to do to be heard? What do I have to do to be heard and seen? I'm speaking to a child. I feel like I'm speaking to my inner child, but I'm speaking to a child every time I think I'm speaking to an adult. I'm tired. I'm emotionally drained. I am looking for a way out. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm even bitter now. What's coming in here? Yeah, I'm not gonna build on this if the truth isn't gonna be here. I'm a gem. Where is this? I feel like she's devaluing herself somehow. She doesn't believe that there's a way out for some reason. Why is she doing this? Why does she feel like she has to choose this one old karmic way? She's nostalgic. Does she not see what she's capable of if she was willing to accept help? What is this desire to look outside of herself when she's just telling lies to herself? Or maybe she's out there looking, she's looking in the wrong direction. And here comes this beautiful energy. It's not going to be easy. There's a desire to lament. She's lamenting. You look into the abyss and the abyss stares back at you. This is an old Nietzsche saying. You become the darkness. Is this what you want? Is this what you want, sister? To go over it again and again and be stuck in the quagmire? Do you see these gremlins trying to take the cup down? Do you see the light from God here? What are they saying? Take it? Take it? Don't you want it? You dropped it. Take it back. No, sisters. No, sisters. It's false. It's not the cup you dropped. It's false. The cup you dropped is right here, sisters. The cup you dropped is right here. This is the Ace of Cups. The golden cup. Do you see the difference? You're blessed by this cup immediately. You're not blessed by the cup here that the gremlins are holding, trying to entice you. They're going to grab your hand and pull you in the bog. You know this now. Here you are, praising your gratitude. There's a strong force here of romance and truth, of beauty and rain, of royalty and sacrifice. This is a force to be reckoned with. This is Scorpio, Gemini. This is Libra. This is the sword of truth. This is the Queen of Cups with the Ace of Cups. This is Scorpio, Pisces. This is Aquarius. This is Cancer. Your depression, my love, my darling, must be healed. Why do you think you don't have a choice? We always have choices. How much do you honor yourself, sister? We're at 33 minutes. Here's your major arcana. Death. This one wanted to come out to the world. The devil reversed. We let go. We are the ones. How many times, sisters, have we said, I will have to be the one to end this. I will have to be the one to take responsibility. I will be the one. I will have to be the one to quit. I'll have to be the one to end it. I'll have to be the one to be the example. I'll have to be the one to make the home. I have to be the example. I have to show them. I have to show them what it is, what consequences are, natural consequences. Not to live in fear of death, not to live in fear. To know that you are going beyond. Beyond. Do you see Anubis behind the pillars there? The ears of Anubis. You're being taken across the river. Do you have trust? What did you do in this world? What did the world do to you? You're a child of God. That doesn't mean that God's going to save you from the world. You are the world. God cannot save you from yourself. God cannot save you from death. God is the mercy of it continually changing. It's mercy. If you're afraid of change, then you haven't suffered enough. Do you understand? Change brings justice and mercy to those who need it. Why would you hold on to something that is not you, right for you, aligned with you, because of nostalgia? Now, this is the divine masculine speaking to you, divine feminine sister. Don't you know you're the world? Don't you know that you hold everything at the palm of your hands? Don't you know that everything you do affects the universe? Don't you know you're sacred? I want to worship you, but I can't, because something has to die, something that you're holding on to. I want to help you bring it to its end. I trust your judgment. I don't trust the world. I don't want to do it alone, but I know I have to be sovereign, just like you. Just like you. There is an ending. There is. Coming together. 6-6. 3-7. 13. 12. 6-6. 10. 6-5. 1. Air signs. Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio. The Scorpio moon's coming up. We got Libra new moon right now. Coming together. Looks like a heart to me. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. Believe it. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. I know you feel this. It may be. It may have, sorry. Sexual got me distracted. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning self-esteem and courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty to be an expression of passing flash divine force that shakes your foundations and helps move you out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tedious and playing small. The coming together of happening, however, it is happening, excuse me. The coming together is happening, however. Know it. It is love. This oracle brings guidance. You're going to be moved by love, whether it is long-term or fast and furious. It is love. It has a meaning. Let it be what it is, and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth as you do. Enjoy the experience and know it serves your growth. Two energy patterns can come together, a shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. Do you feel that? Okay. Now, the divine feminine and masculine are coming together in their own sovereign being way. This is going to take a lot of work, friends. It's not easy, but it is okay. It is okay that it's not easy. The one thing we cannot do anymore, friends, male and female, masculine and feminine, and everything in the beautiful rainbow in between, everyone, we cannot continue to try or needlessly or ignorantly make things worse. So what do we have to do? We have to become aware. We have to educate ourselves, and we also must communicate in a way that is fair, that is healthy. If you don't know how to do that, it's okay. You can learn. It is a skill you learn. If you suck at communication, don't just tell me. Don't just text me and say, hey, oops, I suck at communication. No, learn it. It's a skill. And if someone's trying to help you with that, truly, and they're not being, narcissistic or condescending or mean, they're trying to help you with communication, honor that. Honor that. If it's coming from love and respect, honor it. Try to learn. Maybe you don't get it all, okay? Maybe you should want to learn. It says retreat. So this is for everyone. To block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. This is a really good reminder. I really want everyone to focus in on knowing that you are loved. It can be okay. Please think about how you can paint the picture of it being okay, even if you don't fully believe it. Respect the thought and don't disregard it. Allow yourself to receive information coming to you from spirit. Do you see these flowers here coming in through the back of the head? Yes, you are getting psychic messages. Yes, spirit is talking to you. But let me tell you, it's not God and it's not angels if it's saying bad, negative things. That is something else. It's like a thought construct entity, which I call demons. It's a hall of mirrors, and it's there to confuse you. Do not listen to the bad voices, the mean voices, the ones that put you down, the ones that haunt you. No, this is God. This is God inspiring you. These are messages. Sometimes they don't make sense, but they will, and you'll notice if you pay attention, things come back around, and when they do, you need to notice it. Pay attention to your dreams. You're receiving divine guidance while you sleep, even if you don't remember your dreams. The answers are in your unconscious mind, where they appear in order to help you. Okay, now I'm going to do a couple of cards for Divine Masculine. What does Divine Masculine want to say? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want for your healing? What do you want for your healing? Okay. It looks like some of the Divine Masculine really needs attention on addiction. They want eye contact on this addiction. They want it to be looked at in the face with respect, with full eye contact. They want to know that you know. They want to know that they know. They might be dropping an addiction. You might be dropping an addiction. I can tell you I am. I can tell you that it's time to do it for all of us. We must purify our bodies. there's addictions to so many things. So it's up to you to decide. But the divine masculine is wanting eye contact about that because it has something to do with the soul. It's probably a lineage issue, okay? It could be, doesn't always have to be. It could be just energetic. It could just be you. It could be someone in your family dealing with an addiction. We're all addicted, though. We're all addicted. Don't think that you're better. Just understand that some people have more problems with it. Other evidence came up again. So if somebody's dealing with something legal, think about the evidence. It could be get rid of the evidence or find the evidence. I don't know, but there's evidence. Okay? The guardian. So you're being guarded. Archangels are with you. Call in. Call it in. Oh my God. Break out. A lot of them just fell. Okay. I think it's going to be a cold winter, you guys. It's going to be a cold winter. I really want you to take care of the children. We're breaking out of mental prison. Some people might break out, literally, of prison, or a relationship that feels like a prison, or an addiction. What does the divine masculine, or what does the divine feminine want right now for their healing? What does the divine feminine want for their healing? They want dance. It's time to dance, baby. Dance. Yes. Move it. Move it. I like to move it. Move it. What else does she want? I like to move it. Move it. She needs to dance. She needs to dance. I like to move it. Move it. She needs to dance. You can stop it. I will not speak ill of any other soul, knowing if I do, I call it onto myself. So no more gossip, no more speaking ill about the masculine, no more talking shit about the masculine, women, and feminine energies of all creeds. We don't need to badmouth them. I know we gotta vent sometimes, but just dance it out with your girlfriends or with your best friends or your friends or your homies, your buddies. Break out of this. Feels like there's been a competition, a race, or it could be a race issue. Okay? What is this race? I don't know. You're being asked to tune into your grandparents, and it's abuelo and abuela, and I really feel like abuelo and abuela is like the ancient grandparents too, not just your grandparents, but the spirit grandparents that are tapping in and saying, you bring onto yourself what you say, and you can stop that poison. Okay, so the feminine side's needing to smile more, needing to dance more. And she's realizing that she can change it. It's not yours. She can change it. He's mine. Okay, so there's energy about this. Maybe there's jealousy stuff going on. Or he's my son. Don't touch him. Don't hurt him. I hear that. He's my son. Don't touch him. Don't hurt him. Or he's mine. Stay off my man. That boy is mine. Right? We're at 47 minutes. That boy is mine. Right? Lord have mercy. Things have gotten really crazy. If this is like the Tower card for me, it has been nuts. So if it hasn't been crazy for you, brace yourself. Brace yourself. Okay? Somebody might feel lost in space. Maybe it's because they're not fitting into social constructs the way they used to. Listen, let's just say it all together. The previous contract, repeat after me. The previous contract I have made with lower energies in order to stay safe are void now. Say it out loud. The previous contracts I have made with lower energies in order to stay safe are void. What does that mean? I will not make contracts with lower energies, nor continue contracts with lower energies that I made at a time because I felt like I had to stay safe. These contracts are no longer serving me, and therefore they are void. I release them. One thing that the Tower will do is break you out. Sometimes you have to break out of jail. The jail in your mind, the social constructs. Listen, ladies and feminines, don't get caught up in jealousy. Don't start thinking like that. Just dance. Be hot as AF. That's how I like to work. As if you want to get a tip from me with my men with the jealousy thing, because I don't know if that's ever really, it's not a thing, but it is a thing. It's always a thing. But look, when I start feeling that way, I just start upping my game. I up my game. I start feeling good. It always works. Believe me. They'll notice. And if they don't, somebody else will. Alright? I'm going to close it here. I wish you well. This was for the masculine and feminine. I really pray for all of you. There's a lot I want to say, but let's leave it at that for now and move on to a new reading. Thank you so much to all y'all. Peace and love and light. Remember that Ace of Cups? It's right here. It's been here the whole time. Here we go. Close it out with Ace of Cups. Joy, beauty, love, overflowing love. There's something going on with the Divine Masculine. Let's give him the attention he needs. Let's not demonize him. It's not a game, he says. You need to be aware. This is coyote energy he's dealing with. Sometimes some of what he's dealing with, he's lost in space. This is the infinity symbol here. You can't really see it. You see? It's time for us to help him break out. All of us. Clairvoyance. So a lot of these young men especially, or young male-bodied or male-oriented people, are really psychic, and they're like spiritual warriors. I'm impressed with them. Lord have mercy, too much has been going on. Too many of them have been hurt and brutalized. There's too much violence going on in the Divine Masculine's aura. And it's not all his fault. It's not for us to judge him. It's for us to be real with him and have boundaries, but to show him his worth by upping our game. You up your game. Everything's going to be okay. But you need to take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. And if you got, if you're healing a Divine Masculine right now, if you're helping a son or a boyfriend or a husband or a father, no matter who you are, if you're doing that, make sure that you give yourself some time to heal as well. Retreat and tell yourself everything's going to be okay, because you're getting more messages. I see this as psychic messages coming in to you. So listen. There is a coming together. Self-initiation and loving all that is. Okay? Spiritual dance of the goddess. It is time for us to move our bodies. So I hear that one. Heaven is calling us to create. Okay? 3, 2, 1, 6, 3. Mercury. Be gentle with yourself. We're supposed to be here to create heaven and build a family together. A spiritual family. We need to heal all sides and be forgiving, but also know our boundaries. Know when it's time to say no. Stop looking for evidence of bad things about him. Too, I need to say that sometimes. Stop looking for bad evidence. Look for the good evidence. He wants to help us kill something, and it feels brutal, but in a way, it needs to go. This is an ending. This is an ending card. It's got to go. These are all like, what? Look. It's got to go. These are major arcanas. These are the major energies here. It's got to go. Somebody's got to release here. And who's going to be the judge? Who's going to be the judge at the gate? Your own soul? Who? The mother? The father? We do it for each other, friends. Right now, the divine feminine is calling out something. They need to say it. They need to be it. Stop talking and be it is what they're saying. Because the masculine is here. He's been through a long night journey of the soul. Dark, dark. You're the only light he has, even though you feel unappreciated. He's here to help you kill something. And that sounds so severe, but it's true. Listen to this psychic energy here. You know, giving messages from spirit. You need to heal. Really, really, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Take care of your body. You know that some of your wishes are going to come through. Notice the ones that do. Be authentic with yourself. We're all deserving true love. Okay? You, like all of God's children, deserve love, and so be it. We all deserve love. Keep going. But don't keep going into the past. Be gentle with yourself in your healing. But there's a time coming soon where we're going to have to really, really, really do more and guard our family. Okay? We're going to have to do healing, real healing. So hone it in. Hone it in. Divine feminine needs to stop seeking and take care of what she has now. It's not that she needs to stop forging the fire forward. She's the one that's going to be confrontational. She's the one that's going to start dealing with it with words. And then if she needs backup, you know where he'll be. You know where he'll be. Okay? It's important we listen to each other, but we need to stop alienating each other and stop demonizing each other. The man cannot, the boy cannot continue to blame the mother anymore. Yamaya has been loving the ocean, giving. Kali is here now, and if the boy blames her and is angry with her, she will show him what the truth is, and it's gonna hurt. And if he feels guilt and shame and refuses to turn, to look, to really look, to heal in a safe way, it will be a rough road for him. But he can heal if he survives it. It's tough love right now for everyone. I feel like the feminine really needs to hone in on healing her body. Really, really, everything you ingest, everything you put in your body matters right now. Okay, and that's true for everyone. I wish you all the best type of love, the real kind of love and truth. I'm going to tune out now. We're at 57 minutes and 39 seconds. Eclipse Dawn is signing out. Eclipse Dawn signing out.